Hello and welcome to SheWolfMom. My name is Erika, and this year I am doing a ton of decluttering in my home. I've focused so much on just keeping it clean and tidy that I've neglected areas that need to be decluttered. I am so ready to go minimal, and that is why I started my decluttering process early this year. In today's video, I am focusing on my spice rack. I recently cleaned out my pantry, and all of these spices were in my pantry, so I need to make room for them and get them integrated into my current spice rack. I also wanted to add some spices to my counter, my go-to spices, so I'm going to be using these spice jars to get that done. I've done this exact project before in my Texas home and I really loved the way it looked. So let's go ahead and jump into this organization project. There was so many spices, and these were just my extra spices that I had gathered up over, I would say, a year or so. My husband and I like to try different spices out, but I would say that this was completely overboard. So I'm going to try and combine as many spices as I can. What I'm doing right now is just kind of putting them into categories. Baking, the same brand. My mother-in-law bought me a bunch of Cabela spices, so I'm putting those together. I'm also going to be putting my most used spices into these clear spice jars. I purchased these spice jars over on Amazon and I absolutely love them. I didn't think that I would like a spice jar without the top on it, like the little sifter top, but I really do love a topless spice jar. That sounds kind of strange, but I like these spice jars so much better than the ones that do have the top on them, and they are just so aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and that's why I don't mind having them out on my counter. I'll go ahead and link them down below in case it's something that you're interested in. They are totally worth the investment.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. We start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love.
You may have noticed that I have a bunch of Lazy Susans in my spice rack, and I feel like Lazy Susans are the best way to organize a spice rack because nothing gets lost in the back. That was my problem before I integrated this organization system in my spice rack. everything was getting lost behind each other, so I never knew what I had. And organizing with Lazy Susans has been the best thing I could have done in a spice rack. I purchased all of these Lazy Susans over on Amazon, and I will link those down below as well.
And then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it up, we had it's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why
These glass jars are from Target, from the dollar spot. I believe I got 2 for $5, and then the smaller ones were 3 for $5. So definitely check out Target. You can find some great items there, and I really love the wood top. That's something that I'm really drawn to right now. So not only are these jars gorgeous, and they're also a great deal. So check out your dollar spot. To be labeling everything today, which is something that I have been needing to do for a while now. And I'm going to be using my handy dandy labeler that I got over on Amazon. I love this label machine. It's so compact, it fits in the palm of my hand. I can use an app from my phone to print out my labels. I don't have to sit at my computer. I don't have to use my printer. I can stand in my kitchen or right in front of my project and get it all done. I purchased this over on Amazon, and I will link it down below in case it's something that you're interested in. I promise you, if you invest in this, you will use it a ton. Not only do I use it, but my husband uses it. Decluttering projects really work in mysterious ways because you feel like you are not getting anything done. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then all of a sudden it just starts coming together. And that's exactly the point that I was at in this video. As you can tell, my counter is now cleaned off. I'm going to continue labeling the spices that are inside of my cabinet. I have been wanting to do this for such a long time, but I've been putting it off. As you can tell, I had just used a Sharpie to write the name of the spice onto my plastic jar, But I'm going to take that off later on. It's really simple to come off. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a label machine, but still wants to label your spice jar, then you can totally use a Sharpie and then take it off later when you're ready to label them with an actual label machine. I feel like for myself, organization has been a process. I didn't always start off having a label machine or a nice spice jars. It's something that I've done gradually over time, so keep that in mind. Just do it over time. Buy things here and there that you know you're going to use and love. That's my new thing. I'm not buying something anymore unless I know that I'm going to use it and that I actually love it, because I do not switch things out often. So these items that I have are going to be here for a very long time.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest. I don't
I'm
know
now going
what's
to show
in
you
the
how I took off the Sharpie. It was so easy. This is a bottle of alcohol, and then I just have a microfiber cloth, and it comes off so easy. So just remember that if you don't have a label machine, use a Sharpie, and then you can take it off later with no problem. And they look so beautiful and organized now. I'm so excited. So I'm now at the end of my organization project. As you can see, my counter is clean. My spice rack is on the counter as I envisioned, and I am feeling so good and so excited about having gotten this project done. This project was just kind of a domino effect from cleaning both of my pantries. I just had to do this. There was no way that I could not do this. This sat on my counter for a good week before I was able to get to it. So I am so glad that it's all done. If you have any projects that you need to get done this year, start early, start your year off right. I promise you, it feels so good. And I'm going to continue going. I have so many other projects to share with you. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed. You don't want to miss out on all of this decluttering motivation. I am taking you with me on this journey to get decluttered because I definitely need the motivation myself. You motivate me. So definitely give my video a big like, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye.